So, hello and welcome back. I can't believe I've seen you here. This is amazing. Let me introduce Ariel and Edgar from Unified Video Technologies. Did I get that right?
You get it perfect.
And you guys are just literally over there. Tell us what you're doing here at the NAB show this year.
Well, today, thank you.
You go for it.
Today we're presenting, two kind of solutions. We're presenting everything that is to create and edit all the videos and the production of them. And then, of course, we're focusing on the delivery of those videos to the end user, to the devices.
Okay, so you're completely focused on the consumer experience of multi-platform content delivery and making that as fabulous as possible on whatever platform or device that might be.
Exactly. That's our goal, that's our vision, and we're here to actually help everyone to accomplish that vision.
So, Ariel, we've known each other quite some time, and there's
Quite some time.
a number of companies that I've seen you do some amazing things with. As CTO, tell me, what are the latest developments and what's happening with your company at the moment?
I think that what happened to our company is that we try to bring to our customers, which are media houses all around our areas of expertise, which is the Americas, the Caribbean that we all know very, very well, and Latin America. We try to bring them the added value, the innovation, the extra mile, pushing the envelope and all those things, but really in technology. Okay, so we are out there trying to find companies, small companies, that have great ideas and great products, and combine them to our unified workflow. So offering the client not only a fracture of the solution, but the entire rainbow. And sometimes focusing on segments of this rainbow and giving him the most innovating solution out there.
So who would your target customers be here at the show? Who have you been talking to and what kind of partners are you speaking with?
We've been talking with broadcasters. So, small telco, MSO operators, and within the customers, we're talking to everyone, engineers, marketing people. The idea is to monetize all this kind of video and asset that they have.
So it's basically making the most of their content and monetizing that so that they're benefiting from it from a financial perspective, as well as the consumer ultimately from the experience perspective and a seamless delivery of wonderful content.
Exactly.
Okay, so tell me, what have been your plans here at the show? Are you demoing and having different things? What have you seen that has been exciting? And what do you see in the industry that has really caught your attention this year at NAB show?
From the technology standpoint of view, we can finally see that it's been accepted technology, it's been proven. So now everyone is thinking is what's next? How can I implement those workflows, those business rules to ensure that the content and the license agreements are actually enforced and delivered to the end user, and start having all kind of commercial offers in between. So that's where we're seeing it. So, and even that's the core of the business. We want to focus a lot in software integration and professional services based on our experience that we have, 12 years in the market, and help everyone to actually achieve the vision.
So Ariel, have you seen more collaboration across the industry? Are things becoming easier to integrate in an open source kind of way than they were, say, 2-3 years ago at least?
I think and I believe that the fear is gone.
Okay,
so 2-3 years ago, people were afraid.
Yeah.
And we saw the shift of the market throughout the years coming from whoever has the frequencies to whoever has the content.
Yes.
So now content people are the king of the hill. And that made a lot of fears into the market. And now I think that the fears are gone and people are focusing to see how we can make money out of it.
Yes.
And by trying to be, again, different,
Yes.
trying to be reachable,
Yes.
they're going to make money out of it.
It's interesting because we've seen here within the connected media world a lot more telcos who are coming into this space and who again are engaging with companies like yourselves to be able to provide IPTV solutions and actually have a really compelling content experience that is competing directly with traditional broadcasters and other content programmers, including social networks, and how they're integrating that whole experience. And I think, as you said, maybe 2-3 years ago, there was still, it's only the content owners that can do this. And now you're proving that you can bring in lots of different companies and smaller, innovative companies to make that a more compelling experience, yes?
It is correct. At the end of the day, the telcos and MSOs, they provide the last mile access to the customer. So they're going to facilitate the bandwidth that is required for this richness and the customer experience. So everyone, as Ariel says, is taking their own position in the market. They're playing the best, values that they can provide to it. Everyone is playing nice, helping each other. And at the end of the day, the user is going to be the benefit from it.
Everybody's playing nice and playing with each other. Is that just within your area, or is that across the entire board?
I would say it's happening little by little. It's getting a lot of momentum. Hopefully by next year, I mean, everyone is going to be more open to it.
Absolutely. So let's talk price. Are you seeing prices coming down in terms of the integration of different solutions? Is there a fear of cost that has been removed, as well as the fear of actually delivering these types of technologies?
The price of obviously has come down dramatically. 3 years back, I mean, for the smaller customers, would it be completely impossible to try to even think about it. Today, I mean, we can see that they're becoming real aggressive. They're coming out with business plans. They have, I mean, different kind of sources and go-to-market strategies, and they're jumping into the pool. So definitely, I mean, prices coming down. Technology is more ubiquitous around the places. Definitely having like a tremendous spectrum of devices. It's helping everyone. It's opening the sources for everyone to make a little more money on it.
Ariel, I'm not sure I should ask this question, but I'm going to ask you, how has your content consumer habits changed in how you are consuming content? Keep it clean, okay?
And I will keep it clean. and I will use the example of my 4 kids.
Your
Okay.
4 kids now.
4 kids. Yeah.
That's gone up. Okay.
Last time we saw each other, it was 3. Now it's 4.
Okay.
And I see the way they consume content.
Mm-hmm.
We are old, okay, and we are already the past.
Yes.
The future is used to seeing videos wherever they are and whenever they want to do it.
Yes.
Okay, the linear concept is a little bit a dying breed.
Yes.
And I'm not saying that it's going to be disappearing, because it won't. There are benefits for the linear.
Yes.
The live productions, the element of surprise in the news and sports events. But on the day-to-day consumption, people are getting used to consume in immediately way in different devices, regardless where they are. So at the end of the day, I believe, and as Edgar said, they're playing nicely.
Yeah.
Okay. People are finding the segments in the market.
Okay.
Okay. People are giving the added values. Okay. And generating the content needed to their own clients.
Okay. And how is that working in the second screen application, whether that's a tablet or a mobile device? How is that changing the content consumption side, particularly with your 4 children?
They consume. And I think that my 4 children would not be a very good idea to show, because they're still small.
Okay.
That's the reason. But if we look in the teenagers of today,
Okay.
they getting a 10 times bigger experience than we did, or we are when we watch TV.
Yeah.
I just saw one of our partners, which I don't remember the name right now of the camera. I have it.
A very significant partner who you think very highly of.
No,
said.
it's a new partner that I was just introduced. They sign up the 360 cameras.
I missed that one.
Okay, so it's a camera
Okay.
that has 6 different cameras within it.
Okay.
Okay, and it's IP based.
Okay.
So just think about it. You put it in a car, in a NASCAR car, okay, and you sitting at home, or my child sitting at home with his tablet, he's moving it around, and he's seeing within the car what's going on at 360 angles.
Yes.
Okay, one example. Second example is the ISO, something that a broadcaster always know. Take the feed of the camera and record it.
Yeah.
Okay, I see more and more matches of tennis, football, all of those sports that as a second screen experience you can choose, okay, different sources.
Yes.
Okay, so the offering is much higher.
Yes.
The market is getting to a mature point that the bandwidth is strong enough to do so.
Yes.
Okay, and the experience then is totally enhanced.
Yes, absolutely. So what we're talking about is a totally integrated, seamless delivery of content across different platforms. But for some of the smaller companies, they still need that help in pulling that together and integrating that solution, which is where you guys are able to bring in whichever types of technologies and solutions, not just a one-stop shop from a big guy, where they're able to really deliver the most compelling experience.
I've been around for 15,
a long time.
15 years. Okay. 15 years walking the streets of the broadcast industry. And in those 15 years, I worked in several different companies. Okay, from small ones to big ones.
Okay.
And I have my mind on each and every one of them, but I can tell you for sure that bigger, okay, is maybe more secure.
Yes.
Okay, is maybe more stable.
Okay.
Okay, but it's for sure not creative.
Okay. Not
If
as
you-
innovative in how they're delivering
I don't
their
want to use
services.
the innovation again because I use it so many times during
Okay.
this interview, but the smaller you get,
Okay.
the more creative you are.
Creative you can be. Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
and this is where we come in.
And the more
because-
flexible you are to
Exactly.
adapt. Yeah.
So this is where we come in after so many years and being able to establish, I don't want to say a big company, but a decent company that people knows us and feel secure working with us.
Yeah.
We believe that taking those small companies under our wings
Yeah.
and offering them, a platform to give their products to the market
Yeah.
and choosing them very carefully.
Yes.
As I said,
Yeah.
we try to choose the extra mile.
Yes.
Okay, so choosing them very carefully, I think that is the key of the success of unified biotechnology.
And I think it's actually a very good point that you make, because the craft of delivering creative, brilliant entertainment isn't something that can just be delivered because you have the latest technology. It still requires that experience of understanding how that actually can make something more exciting for the end user than just using a different platform to put it on. And I think it's really key to a lot of the smaller companies, particularly here in the connected media world, that they have that experience and support to guide them into delivering, rather than just thinking, well, anyone can become a publisher or a filmmaker. Yes, they can, but are they going to be that good? Are they going to make money out of it? Are they actually managing the very, very best exciting experience they can? And that needs expertise to bring that together. So
I will add up a little bit more on that. Okay, and I always use this example of this guy who's imitating Britney Spears over YouTube. You ever heard about him?
I haven't
Okay.
seen it
You should.
personally.
There's a young guy, I don't know, he's 16 or 17 years old.
Okay.
He's imitating Britney Spears.
Okay.
Okay. He has millions of hits.
Okay.
Like, really seriously.
Yeah.
He is, by all means, one of the biggest broadcasters
Uh-huh.
that we know.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Now, then what is his added value? He is very creative. Unfortunately, when you're becoming an identity and you are a telco, an ISO, a broadcaster, any media
Yeah.
player, you are getting consumed by your own laws, and you cannot be that creative.
Yes.
So then you need to use technology
Yeah.
to bring this creativity to the experience, because
Yes.
the new generations have zero tolerance
Yes.
for seeing the same thing.
Yeah.
They want to be intrigued. They
Yeah.
want to be fired up with
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
So it's either a very creative content
Yes.
or a very creative technology.
Yes.
That's the secret.
Yes. Get the balance between the two. You monetize and make the profits from creative, fantastic content, but at the same time, you're doing something with it that's commercially successful and has longevity in building that brand with that audience.
That is totally correct.
I will go and check out the clip of the guy doing the
You
Britney
should.
Spears
You should.
see, and maybe use that as an example of brilliant creative, not quite so commercial. But anyway, guys, it has been fantastic. Thank you so much for your time coming in. We hope you have a great rest of show here at NAB 2013. And we look forward to seeing you in the connected media world in 2014. And we're going to have you up on stage doing a Britney Spears impression, I think.
Are you doing ABC as well?
We are. We have the Connected World at IBC, so we are still looking at speakers and opportunities within that area too. So absolutely.
So please.
And you need to enter for the Connected World Awards this year as well. Have you done that yet?
No, not yet.
Okay,
Not
so
yet.
we need to put you in touch with Ben, and you need to look at the Connected World Awards. I need to make sure that your speech and your accepted speech, should you win, is actually managed and monitored. But we have a great event in IBC at the Akura Hotel, a Japanese hotel.
I know this
so
hotel very well.
it's a fantastic evening with around 400 people, 153 entries last year from all over the world. It's a black tie event with a very prestigious set of judges. So we'll see you there as well.
I'm not putting even black ties. You're killing my look.
I'm going to send you over to the IBM lounge now so you can go and have a few more beers and stop causing trouble over here in the studio.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for your time.